Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for... Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So USF's offense will take the field first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Bulls want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. The run to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Brown will throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Wolf. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. The Bulls will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tigers' offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Brown wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
Looks as if he'll have enough to give Memphis a 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Norton.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Looking for a gap. It's Norton. Got room at the 35. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. No huddle here for the offense.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bulls send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cross. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Lewis to throw. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And nobody responsible for picking up the free safety because, David, frankly, I don't believe they thought he was coming.
No, and whose responsibility is that? The quarterback. If I see the free safety blitzing, I'm throwing the ball deep to somebody to make a play because he can't cover deep anymore, so put that in your back pocket. They want to bring that safety blitz. I'm going to make them pay, and I'm going to throw the ball deep.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback, reading the defense.
Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Bulls in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Takes the handoff. It's Norton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Still on his feet at the 45. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Lewis wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The Bulls will hustle to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Nimrod. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Bulls have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up 14 over Texas A&M. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Lewis to throw. Fires to the big fella. David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Nimrod. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Norton. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Brown will throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Oh, it's a reverse. And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
Shoots it to the left. Soft spot in the middle. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Strive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. So now it's 2nd and long. Lewis wants to pass. Right on the money. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 3rd down play from the gun. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Memphis will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The sure hands. It's Franklin. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free and fourth down is coming up. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. Oh, this is a bad, bad shame. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll go to the ground. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Catch in the middle, it's crossed. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Lewis to throw. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
The Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Got it near midfield. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored it.
Got it! So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is hungry.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown Bulls! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got a chance to take this one back. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown.
19, Memphis, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lewis wants to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll leave it with him. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal block.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Norton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. Running the option, it's Brown. There he goes. Got enough for the 1st. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
And the Bulls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Bulls are threatening in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Touchdown, USF! And the pummeling has started.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Texas A&M. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Find some fresh air. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Now on 1st down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here's the third interception of the night. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did running it. Oh, he's got some space. It's a fumble on the... Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hey, that's not how you draw it up, but how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that one, buddy, because it worked to perfection.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Runs through a tackle.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Lewis to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. That's caught. It's crossed. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He wants to throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Bussey. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. With the catch, it's Hawkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Play number 9 on this drive. Going with the ground game left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Looking for room. It's Norton. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Brown wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Makes the grab, and a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Singleton. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll toss it to the left. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
It'll be 3rd and long. Lewis to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, and the defense comes up with the sack. And this is the day, this is honestly not what we expected. We expected this to be a high-flying offense. You know, this trigger man is usually really, really on top of things. This is a day he would love to forget.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
First down for the offense.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it from the gun. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Finds the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Lewis wants to pass. Gets it out quickly.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. That's reeled in, it's Thompson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He's got it. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Now, 4th down.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching.